Well, I said I'd show my dad a video. This is a little Ariens, and it is the Icon X52, and it is a little billy goat. It is very comfortable. I've just got done mowing and taking care of about 10 acres, and it's a little dusty, but I'll show you here what all we've done. We got the horses up here on the top pasture, so say hi to Daisy Jean. It's mowed all of this back over here in the bottom area, back along the side of the lake or the pond, and back in here by the persimmon trees, all back up in here behind the house. Got a little tiny house. All that pasture land out there is 10 acres. We got about 3 acres up here. We've mowed it and pushed the leaves back. It will also dispense horse poop if you're trying to keep your horses and grass together and fertilize. It does a really good job. You just got to lower the blade a little bit, and it will clear that horse poop out just like if you were raking. And we just got done dragging this a couple weeks ago, so you'll see some fresh piles that are out there after we've mowed. But you can see all out underneath those trees. All that flat area over there has been cut, and there's some areas out there that I may have missed, but it's not the mower's fault. And we cut it at 4.5 inches, keeping it pretty high. I didn't want to hit anything. I still got to go out there and collect some stuff, but it is an absolutely amazing mower. I like it up high like this. I think we're going to keep it about 4.5 inches. It keeps me from goobering up those blades real bad. But I've hit some pretty good sized twigs and taken down some good sized brush, and it just keeps on going. I got a marsh area back over there that we've actually taken it into, in the back corner there where that sideways tree is, and got stuck in the mud. And what we did was just pick up the front end and turn it around, and drove right out of it. So it's it has a nice feature where you're not so heavy you can't move that thing out of there with one man. Just pick up the front end, take it out. Now, if you can see back in there amongst those trees, we've been back in through all of those trees. Our trails are cut. We've got some additional brush we got to take out of there, but the Ariens Icon 52 has done an outstanding job on 10 acres of land. I did have a couple of problems with it. Number one was I mowed so much and was able to take care of so much acreage that I ran out of gas. So you want to kind of put a timer on your gas. You can lift the seat and take a look and see what's down there. I'd just recommend carrying a little flashlight with you or something so you can look in that tank a little bit better. But you can also do it by time. I run that mower at about somewhere between 75 and 80% RPM. I have run it up all the way full 100%, and it does take a considerable amount of fuel when it gets up in that area. So you kind of just got to judge that. I mean, I wouldn't say it's overly consumptive. I've cut all of this on I think a total of 3 gallons of gas for 10 acres of land, and that's fine. I mean, that equates out to about $6, $7 in fuel, and that'll work. It'll also get up in here around the trailer and around the pen. It articulates masterfully. It is amazing how precise those hydrostatic controls are with the rear end, and you can get right up close to stuff. I have run into some trees and stumps out there on the left side, trying to get real close to stuff, and that heavy gauge steel, I can't say enough about it. It powers right through it. The blades were very sharp, and they did an excellent job. And even coming back after I've hit a lot of that big, thick, heavy brush, some of those big sticks, it still comes along and does a nice job cutting the grass down. So we're very pleased with it. If I was going to improve on anything, I think I would add a grass catcher so I can collect the leaves and the grass and make it a little bit cleaner. But we put that back into the soil, so it helps us out here. If you're going to do a nice pretty yard or something like that, you probably want to get one of those grass catchers. And it does a excuse me, it does a really nice job on picking up those leaves and pushing leaves back up here on the top. The grass catcher, leaf catcher accessory would do really nice on picking up those leaves real quick. So we're real happy with it. Appreciate the sponsorship for it, and that goes to one of our big donators out here at the XXX Rescue Ranch. So for me and this good looking filly here, Daisy Jean, we say Daisy Jean Hope, we want to say thanks, Dad, for pitching up and getting us this wonderful little hot rod lawnmower. It's going to make managing this property a lot better. All right, that's about it. Like I said, it did a great job, and we're looking forward to a long and effective mowing career with this little fella. All right, see you guys later.